Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 9.7 inch. Now if you thought that the Apple iPad Pro has a long name, then you were kind of wrong. So as you can see, it's an all glass design. So you've got a glass on the back, glass on the front. Hopefully when you drop it, you do have it in a case. You've got the headphone jack on the bottom, Type-C USB charger as well, and then you've got two speakers on the bottom, and then you've got a memory card and SIM card on a side. You've got the power volume up, volume down, and then you've got the stereo speakers on top as well. So overall you've got 4 speakers, and that's a magnetic connector for a Samsung keyboard that you can buy separately. Unfortunately I don't have access to it. And that's an S Pen that comes with the tab. However, there is no slot. There is nothing within the tab that you can attach the pen to. So it's not like sliding out from a Note series phones or anything like that. You have to bear that in mind. Now let's turn it on. And here we are. So what we've got in here is a 9.7 inch display, which is gorgeous, obviously made by Samsung. 2048 by 1536 Super AMOLED display. So not that bad, as you can see. The tab itself is running, unfortunately, on a 7.0, so that's a bit disappointing, but do bear in mind that none of the Samsung phones, as far as I'm aware, are running on Oreo, so that'll take some time, I believe. Air command, yeah, so we'll cover that in a second. Yeah. The good news is that Android security patch level is 1st of August 2017, but obviously we are in February 2018 right now, and it would be nicer to have something more up to date than that. As you can see, obviously you can interact with the tab with your finger or with the S Pen. Let's have a look at the storage, and we've got 32 gigabytes of internal memory, which is always nice. And then we can obviously expand it with memory card. Samsung claims up to 400 gigabytes. If you can find a card like that. There are, I think, some SanDisk cards that do allow 1 terabyte of size, so yeah. Then display, what have we got in here? Adaptive display, nothing really different from other, for example, Samsung phones or anything like that. Then advanced features, so S Pen, and that's what I want to cover. So you can view all notes, you can create new notes, you've got Smart Select that allows you to select part of the screen and, for example, save it, which is something similar to what you can do on the Note series phones as well. Then the pointer, so as you've seen previously when I was sliding around the menus, you could see like a rectangle that basically shows where you're at with the actual pen. Another thing is the game launcher, so basically it puts all the processing power to make the games more, basically the games play more fluid. Then another feature from the Note series, or actually the bigger Samsung phones, is the multi-window and the pop-up view action. So basically you can scroll the picture down and make it more accessible with one hand. Another thing, split screen, that's obviously been with the Samsung phones, especially Notes, for quite a while now. It's incorporated in Android Nougat 7.0. And obviously, if you'd like to, you can adjust the size of the screens, which is quite convenient. I'll show you later on how it works out with, for example, playing video and taking notes. Then another thing, so you can see that it's clearly aimed at iPad Pro with the S Pen and so on, even though Samsung was kind of first with the previous Samsung Note series tabs and the pens. As you can see, you can create some canvas, as in like sketches and so on. You can obviously, if you'd like to, you feel more, you feel more, you are more talented. Like my wife, for example. Oh, okay. Quick F. Quick expert. If you are more talented, you can create some nice drawings and even art, if you'd like to. Now, Apart from that, you do have a Samsung Notes which syncs between Samsung phones, but again, I would suggest using Google Keep, which supports the notes taking with the pen as well. So it's kind of nicer. The tab itself is very thin, as you've probably seen on the beginning, and it's very convenient when you hold it in your hand and you try to draw and so on. The pen itself recognizes 4,000 different pressures. Apart from that, you've got replaceable tips, so in the box if you'd like to exchange them. The working on 9.7-inch display, again, hello iPad Pro, it's quite convenient. It's obviously 4:3 ratio, so it plays quite nice. The quad speakers, we'll actually have a go with them in a second, are really loud. I have to admit that they're way louder than the iPad Pro ones, especially the 9.7 and the 10.5, even the 10.5 one. So I'll stop talking for a second and let you listen to it. So the AKG branded speakers are absolutely amazing. Now the screen also supports HDR, so that's another nice feature of the tab. And obviously the S Pen doesn't need any recharging like the Apple Pencil. So yeah, here we are. Really good tab, really decent priced, around £400 now. Expandable memory, 13 megapixel camera on the back, f-stop 1.9, and the, I believe, 7 megapixel camera on the front. So decent tab, I would say. In terms of Android tabs, it doesn't get any better than this. So thanks for watching another episode, and I will speak to you guys next time, probably with a comparison with an iPad Pro. Bye.